Good morning and welcome from sunny and still really hot Arizona. I'm Lean, I'm a jewelry designer, and today we're going to talk about marvelous, magnificent, whatever other adjective you want to use, malachite in green. And first I'm going to show you a piece, a raw piece. This I just picked up in Tucson. This is what malachite looks like coming out of the mines. Now, of course, they've coated it to protect it, but other than that, this is what it looks like. And if you look at the back, you can see the copper already in it. Malachite is always mined. Well, it's always found with copper. So that I love this piece. I'm just excited to use it on display. So that's malachite. Now it got its name. It's a Greek word, malachos, and that means soft. Now the reason they, I guess, named it soft is because it is a soft mineral. It's considered a 3.5 to 4 on the Mohs scale, and what that means is basically the highest in the scale is a 10, and that would be a diamond, and those of course are very hard minerals, and 3.5 by 4 is fairly soft. So what you find is that the pieces end up getting coated, like I talked about with the turquoise. They end up getting coated with a resin or a wax, and then that protects the stone, hardens it, and allows us to use it for more, I guess, more jewelry, decorative type things. So that's what you see here. Now, the other thing you may have heard, and a rumor, and it's actually sort of true, is that malachite can be toxic. Now, what that means is the actual stone, like the stone I just showed you, no problem, not toxic. If you were a lapidary, which is someone who cuts up the raw materials like this and makes them into cabochons and other decorative things, then the dust from that malachite can be hurt the lungs. And so most people that do that work, we call them lapidarists, they actually wear masks to cover that, and because over time it will affect them. It's not something like immediately you use it and you're going to die or anything. So anyway, I just wanted to dispel that rumor so you knew, yes, technically it is toxic in the dust form, but in the form that you're going to be seeing it here, no, not a problem. So that's it. Now, we're going to talk a little more about legends in the next video, but I did want to mention that these were mined over 3,000 years ago in Israel, so that's where this thing all started. And ancient Egypt actually did grind the malachite and use it for eye makeup, and also for paint tint, that they used in their murals and paintings. So it's been around for a long time. Now, what's nice about it is no two are alike, and I'm going to show you close up in pretty soon, but I wanted you to see this particular piece that, again, I purchased down in Tucson just to show off. This is a huge piece of malachite. It's obviously not going to be a piece of jewelry, but I wanted you to see it because of all the different inclusions in here. Every single piece of malachite is going to be different. And that's what makes it so fun, because when you're purchasing a piece that you're going to wear, there's not going to be anything like it anywhere else. Now I'm going to move the camera down so that you can see these pieces a little closely. Yeah, I think that works great. Okay, so we already looked at the raw piece, of course. I wanted to show you a couple of other pieces so you could see the close-up of the design. See how it's got the this one has kind of a circular design in it. This is a ring that I designed, and it has an emerald with it as well. The other thing you'll see a lot are lines, and this one shows off the lines. Again, every single piece is different. That one, even though that's a similar shape to this, it looks completely different. Another good example is this piece, which I'm just working on now. It's got what they call the bezel around it, and then eventually this will become probably a cuff. I'm thinking a cuff. You'll see some of the lighter colors in here and the darker colors with the lines. Again, it's unique. It's its own piece. And this is another one that I did, this cuff, and this really shows off the malachite beautifully. Now, one of the things I want to say is I wanted to show you, let's see if we can show these pretty easily. I think I'm going to have to pick them up. These are some pieces I bought early because I thought they'd be fun because they were cut in the shape of hearts. But as you can see, I think from here, look at how boring those are. Because whoever cut these took the beautiful part of it, which is the actual rim, and cut it so that all you saw was the inside. It's like ugly. So just be careful when you buy malachite that you do look for the beautiful, beautiful inclusions in it, and one that just kind of pops for you, because that's the whole idea. Now, as far as care goes, I'm going to move this back up so you can see me again. Yay, hi. As far as care goes, it's very similar to what you would do with turquoise. You want to store it separately, and that just means if you've got necklaces, don't throw them all together. It's really not good for the gems. If you want to clean it, do not use a sonic cleaner ever. That'll take care of the resin and the soft mineral just like that. You won't have anything. What you want to do is just, again, a damp cloth to clean it, and of course for the silver you can use any kind of a silver cleaning cloth. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you go to look to buy malachite, just be sure you pick something that appeals to you and that you love. Now, in another video I am going to cover a lot of the legends, because there's a lot of fun stuff about malachite that I want to tell you. So if you would like to subscribe, please subscribe and like me. That really helps a lot. You can subscribe up here and click on it, and there's a like button, I think right below me is where that is. And then over here you'll see another video. I think I'll probably put a turquoise one there if you haven't had a chance to see some of my other videos. So thank you for joining me, and hope you have a terrific day.